morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully you guys have a great Wednesday. We are here. I forgot yesterday that golf starts today, so we'll talk a little golf. It's like a day early this week. So we'll talk a little bit of golf and then a little football before we get out of here. I am going to record a podcast at 11:30. If you guys didn't know, I post weekly podcasts on the Rolling Insights YouTube channel. Steve and I get on there. We talk about, whatever's been going on the last week. We show off some of the tools on SportWise here. So if you guys didn't know, every week those podcasts come out on the Rolling Insights YouTube channel. So I'm gonna go record today's. Melissa, good morning at 11:30. So I'll be on here for a little bit and then I'm gonna go do that. But like I said, we have some golf today and then we'll talk football. I forgot that golf was a day early this week. So this week's golf tournament, Farmers Insurance Open. Last week, I did not take any outrights prior to the tournament because I told you guys I don't like the tournaments where they play different courses. So last week they played 3 different courses, and then on Sunday, they made the cut on Saturday, and then Sunday they did the final round. I'm pretty upset that I didn't take outrights because I had Sepp Straka on my outright list. Of course, he won the tournament. He was like 60-1 pre-tournament, so missed out on a 60-1 winner. That was unfortunate, but I did hit that 3-ball parlay on, I don't remember what day that was. Friday, I think. So we're once again this is this tournament they play at Torrey Pines. They play 2 courses though, so they'll play 2 courses. Again, probably won't take any outrights this week either. The Torrey Pines South is the host course, so they're gonna play. They'll play each course. The cut will be made, and then they'll play on the South course on the weekend. I'll probably wait until the weekend to take some shots at a winner. I just don't like these tournaments where they play multiple courses. I think Matthew Pavone won here last year, if I remember correctly. He was kind of breaking out early last season. I think he won here. But yeah, so off the tee is big here. Driving distance, those are some of the factors that I would weigh heavily at this tournament. In a nutshell, I mean, I think, Ludwig Aubert sets up really well here, but he's the favorite 9-1. Like, I'm not going to take him 9-1. I'll just wait and see. Jim, good morning. If he struggles out of the gate or something, we can get a better number live. I am going to take a 3-ball parlay, though. So let me pull that up. And if you guys want to ride that with me, you can. Let's see here. I did take Max Gracerman for the first leg over Joel Damon and Smalley. I took Taylor Pendrith over Campos and Putnam. So Max Gracerman, leg number 1, Taylor Pendrith, leg number 2. And then I took Ben Griffin over Rico Hoey and Trey Mullenix. So 3-leg, 3-ball parlay. This is for today's round only. If you guys have never put in 3-ball parlays before, you're just betting on their score for today only, not what they do the rest of the week, not if they make the cut. It's just today's score only. 3 golfers rather. Max Gracerman, Taylor Pendrith, Ben Griffin. It's 8-1 at parlay. So put that in for today. We'll kind of see what happens. Pretty sure you can do first round leader as well for the different courses, I'm assuming, is normally how they do it. Let me see. Round leader. Yeah, so you can bet on the course North course, south course. I would be interested in Ben Griffin on, I think he's on the south course to start. Or no, he might be north. Let me see. Where's he at here? He's on the north course. Ben Griffin, 30-1, first round leader. I didn't put that in, but I would be at least a little bit interested in. He's been playing very good. Came top 10 again last week. Kind of not like exactly the archetype of guy would be in here, but he's been so good recently. This is someone coming into the season that I thought could take a big step forward, and he's done that so far. I like his recent form, but I mean, he's up against some of the bigger hitters in the tournament on the North Course today. Ludwig Aubert, Keegan, Thigala, Luke Clanton, Taylor Pendrith, Maverick McNeely, Thigala, like all those guys are on the North Course. So might be better actually to target the South Course if you're going first round leader. Just lesser, I guess, competition over there. Johnny Vegas, someone I'm always interested in. He's 35-1. Also, I saw Will Zalatoris withdrew. So if you guys are playing DFS or anything like that, if you're playing golf DFS, I'm sure you saw it, but just announcing it that I did see Will Zalatoris withdrew from the tournament. As far as football goes, also, did you guys see the did you guys see the video of the young lady driving the golf cart with Ryan Day and Will Howard in the golf cart? Did you guys see that? She just like crashed into the wall. That's like my favorite video so far of 2025. I can't stop watching that video. It's so funny. I can't understand like what she was doing. I don't understand why she drove that into the wall. She must have like just been like nervous, I guess, or something. I kind of feel bad, kind of feel bad for him, but that doesn't make it any less funny. It was absolutely hilarious. Yeah, well, in fairness to her, that Jim, that was just the craziest thing I've seen. Like, I could only imagine, like, if I was in a position like that, like, I had like these national champions in my golf cart, and I have to like, I gotta get them to where they're going. You just slam into a wall. So funny. I've gotten a lot, dude. A lot of people have been reaching out to me, telling me the Bills are gonna win. I mean, I can't believe. I feel like this was the situation last year. I can't believe how many people are willing to sign up and wager hard-earned. It's 2025. You're out there working hard for your money, and you're willing to just wager it against Patrick Mahomes. This happened all last season. The Chiefs were underdogs to the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC Championship game. Baltimore was the public side of that game. And I mean, yeah, the Ravens, like I said on Monday, like these teams do the same things every year. The Ravens are just they love to just outplay teams in the playoffs and then turn the ball over. So, yeah, once again, last year, Patrick Mahomes underdog against the Ravens. Ravens are the public side. Chiefs win. Fast forward to the Super Bowl. Chiefs are underdogs. San Francisco, the public side. I don't know if it's because people just hate. Um, I don't know. I think people just bet with their heart. I guess like people are so tired of Patrick Mahomes. They're so tired of the Chiefs winning that they'll just bet against him. But I feel like we saw this quite often with Brady. Like, I just don't see how it's a smart decision to bet against the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, Buffalo, I'm looking at the splits right now, still getting 60% of the bets. Yeah, I mean, it just makes no sense. The Chiefs have the better, okay, Josh Allen is the second probably or third best quarterback in the NFL. Second or third best player in the NFL. No denial of that. But Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback. So the Chiefs have the better quarterback. Just in a vacuum, 1-for-1. Patrick Mahomes is better than Josh Allen. So the Chiefs have the better quarterback. Do the Chiefs have the better coaching staff? Yes. Do they have the better defense? Yes. And an overrated factor I feel like that people don't look at in these games, special teams, especially in a close game. I'm not saying the Chiefs are going to blow them out. It's going to be a close game, and the Bills will have a chance to win. I just don't trust them to do that when they've never done it in the playoffs, in the big moment with their current constructed team. But I think special teams, underrated factor in a big game. Chiefs have the best special teams in the NFL. They have the best punter. They have a very good kicker. I would trust Butker over Bass if I needed a big kick. And they have better kick returners too with Worthy and stuff. So I think the Chiefs win every single factor of this game, and yet people still want to bet on Buffalo. I think it's insane. And this is not to say I don't like Buffalo. I like Buffalo. If Buffalo was playing any other team than Kansas City, I'd probably be on them. If we got the Ravens-Bills matchup this week, I don't know. I'm sure I probably would have been on the Ravens again, but it would have been more of a debate, I feel like. And then if we would have got Ravens-Chiefs, I think that's more of a debate too. I think the Ravens have a better chance of beating Kansas City than Buffalo. And I'm pretty confident the Ravens would have been favored in this game by, it would have been Ravens -1, -1.5, I think. Would have been interesting to see. But, I mean, we've talked a lot about that game. The biggest factor for me in this other game is whether or not Jalen Hurts is going to be healthy, because I think Philly, top to bottom, much better team. They have the significantly better defense, better offensive line, especially with Washington losing, a big starting lineman right before this game. And you can see, the books know what the Eagles are going to do. Saquon Barkley on FanDuel, 125.5 rushing prop. He ran for, let's see here. In the first matchup this year, Eagles won 26-18. Saquon Barkley ran for 150 and 2 touchdowns. And then in the second matchup, that was the Kenny Pickett game. Saquon Barkley ran for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, the books clearly know what's going on here, especially if Jalen Hurts is close to not healthy. So, I don't know. That is a big factor for me. If he can't move around, it's going to be a low-scoring game, I feel like, and they're going to need the defense, and they're going to need Saquon. And then hopefully, if you can get through this game, you get the week off, and then the Super Bowl, maybe he would be more healthy there. But that's going to be the biggest factor, I think, is the health of Jalen Hurts. If he's ready to go, I think the Eagles win and cover. If he's not ready to go, it's going to be a close game. Washington certainly has a chance if Jalen Hurts is not 100%. And I think that'll be the biggest factor that we'll have to dissect kind of moving on throughout the weekend. It's really tough to bet on that game props-wise because, I mean, A.J. Brown is someone that historically just dominates the Washington Commanders. I mean, if we pull up, since he joined Philly, he's had some truly, and Jalen Hurts too. People are overlooking that. Jalen Hurts has been a Commanders killer. He has crushed the Commanders. But since he joined Philly, we're looking at a 5 for 85 and a touchdown in 2022. And then in the second matchup in 2022, not sure. I would need to look at some context of this. He had just one catch for 7 yards. Not sure if he left the game or if it was just a bad game for him, but he did have a bad game there. But overall, I mean, look at these game logs. One bad game. Other than that, A.J. Brown versus the Commanders, 5 for 85 and a touchdown, 9 for 175 and 2, 8 for 130 and 2, 5 for 70, and 8 for 97 and 1. That 8 for 97 and 1 came with Kenny Pickett on December 22nd, exactly 1 month ago. So A.J. Brown has a monster history against the Washington Commanders. Jalen Hurts does as well. It's just tough for me to think like they're going to come out and get A.J. Brown going with A, what Saquon Barkley's been doing, and B, the kind of health surrounding Jalen Hurts, because they threw at some stupid points last week. I don't think they'll make that mistake again this week, although I don't trust Kellen Moore, so maybe they will. I have no idea. But it makes this game really tough to bet on props-wise for me. I'm going to have to do a lot of work on that as the week rolls on here to figure out kind of what our angles of our attack are there. For the Bills and Chiefs game, look, I mean, the Chiefs are just constructed perfectly to have success in this matchup. They can dink and dunk you, right, with Travis Kelce and some of these guys run after the catch, which is going to fit perfectly with how to attack this defense. And Buffalo struggles to defend up the middle runs. That's the weakest part of their defensive line, up the middle. That's typically where KC runs. They have Kareem Hunt, who is still, he's old, but an absolute battering ram. Isaiah Pacheco hasn't really done anything, but, he's still a factor there. So I think it's a good, matchup offensively as well. You have to be interested in Travis Kelce props. Like, his prop line was so low last week, just stupidly low. It was like in the 50s. It's 67.5 this week. I still think I like the over or his total catches at 6.5, maybe getting him to 7 catches. I think, like I said, I think we'll see a lot of dink and dunk from Kansas City in this game. But yeah, that's my early thoughts there. Overall, like I said, quick stream today. Gonna go record this podcast. Make sure you guys check that out. Rolling Insights on YouTube. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Trying to get to 100 subscribers over there. I think we're close to 50 now. So go subscribe to that. Would appreciate it. I'm gonna be doing some NFL draft stuff coming up soon on the blog. Some basketball stuff. Like, we're gonna obviously continue with the content with football winding down. So lots of good stuff coming there. And then baseball will be here before you know it. But thank you guys for tuning in today. Quick stream. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk more football. We'll talk basketball. And then hopefully we're celebrating a golf win if you guys missed that golf parlay at the beginning of the stream. But good luck today with your bets. Good luck with DFS. I will see everyone tomorrow at 11.